Did you hear that?
Ooh!
Hey, cut it on again, my boy. Yeah.
4 p.m. Y'all need to sign me right now. Hey, my contact information gonna be at the bottom. Tell little baby that.
Yeah, live every day to the fullest. Man, forget what they say, cause it's no rules. Respect is not a gift, it's something that you earn. You know, it's
Is that a motivation quote?
I'm trying to tell you. Boy, rapping not my thing, boy. But hey, I'm gonna do it every time, though. Hey, let's cut the beat. Hey, what guys just say? Hey, DJ D-Ray. Cut the beat. Hey, it's your boy, King Josiah.
It's your boy, Fernando, the one and only. And we also have a special guest here today. Can you explain, who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Mickey.
Okay.
On YouTube, it's your girl, Mickey.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, cool. Like Mickey Mouse? Like, how you spell that?
Pronounced like Mickey Mouse, spell M-I-K-K-I.
Okay.
My cocky.
I'm trying to tell you.
You just added the vowel.
What they be saying, bro? It's unique.
So, Mickey, where you from?
Miami.
Miami?
Yes.
Okay, so where's not Miami that people be claiming? You know, that's what I heard.
Not Miami is Broward. Anywhere in Broward. If you're from the beach, Miami Beach, South Beach, any of the beaches, you're not from Miami. Sorry.
Ooh-wee.
You're from the beach.
Ooh-wee.
You're from Broward.
You heard it here first on another episode of Let's Get Active.
Hey, bro. What's that right there?
What? Ooh, she wanna in my crew. Ooh, she wanna with the zoo. Hey, this is brought to you by Wick Clothing. Hey, thank my sponsors, Wick Clothing, for this clothes that they supply us with, because, you know, it's the hottest freaking merch in the game right now. So if you're not wearing Wick Clothing like you were a designer, you're wrong for sure.
Well, you can find it at www.wickclothing.
I'm feeling a little left out. Y'all
Oh, let's get you some merch.
I got you after the podcast.
Don't worry about it. They should have really. Never mind. Whatever. Anyway, shoot. So, tell us about you. You know, we know you from Miami. We know you're not from Broward. I know that. I know you're not. I know she's not from one of the beaches.
South Beach.
I know she ain't from South Beach, North Beach, any other beach. So,
what brings you to Atlanta? What?
What?
In Atlanta.
I did probably. But yeah, what brings you on the show? Like, of course, we asked you to be here, but at the same time, you know, tell us about your upbringing. You know, what school did you go to? Where you from? What are you doing in life right now?
Okay. Well, we already discussed that I'm from Miami. Opelika to be exact. Bunch Park to be more exact.
They be getting locked in. Opelika. Ooh-wee.
I went to school a lot of different places. The last place I went to school was Florida, though. Let's see. I did a little bit of college. A little bit. I did enough.
Hey, you went to college. That's all that mattered.
I did a little bit. Came up here to Atlanta, one, because it's way cheaper than Miami.
Okay.
Not Atlanta, but outskirts of Atlanta.
Outskirts?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
That house is like $600-$700. I need that.
Need that.
Yeah, you don't see nothing like that in Miami. A box is $1,000. I can't. And your car finna get broken into. Like, no.
Man. Your car probably on bricks right now, bro.
I didn't check it the last few hours.
Stop the show. Cut the cameras off. Hey, bro, like, this is crazy, bro. Like, so tell me about your upbringing. Like, what's your upbringing like? Where you know you grew up in Miami. You were suburbs. You know, you grew up in the hood. Tell me about it.
It was. I feel like Opelika is like a mix between the two. It's not that bad, but it's not really like suburbs. I live with my grandma in VGs. For those of y'all who know what that is, Venetia Gardens, Opelika, yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, yada. That's how they talk down there. Yada, yada, yada. On the podcast. Yada, yada, yada.
Just save time. We're going to do whatever we can to save time.
So.
All right, so from Miami, I moved to Conyers, Georgia, in middle school. From there, I moved all the way to Colorado. Hated it. From there, I went to Virginia. Also hated it.
Dang.
Only stayed there for like 2 months, and then I finally convinced my mom to come back to Miami, and I stayed there until I finished high school and started college.
Okay.
Where you went to college?
Yeah, what college did you go to?
I went to Miami-Dade.
What's your degree in?
Started off as psychology, and then it switched over to like music business, but they was giving me problems. That's kind of why I ended up not going.
Why you wanting to get in psychology?
I've always been interested in like why people are the way that they are, why we do certain things. And I don't know if it's like a Gemini thing, but I just...
Oh, Lord, she done brought the horoscope. Oh, she one of them. Ooh, she wanted. You be having the chocolate rocks too?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she done brought them on the show. Ooh. Oh no.
He said chocolate rocks.
Oh, she with the rocks. You put them out in the sun to activate them?
Yes.
Ooh. Boy, she gonna fly out the room in a minute, bro. Hey, you know
it's magic in the building. It's magic in the building.
But you know what they say? They say this rock absorbs the light. You know, this one manifested my house. This woman invested my car. I said so. You just didn't have good credit, huh?
I ain't gonna hold you. One time, bro, Ken just like was out somewhere, bro, and this woman, she real deal was like, I manifested this rock with my house. This she got on the other side. I got this rock with a new car.
Yeah.
I like, so you just keep it in there.
I'm trying to tell you, she was just like,
if it worked.
I said, so what do these rocks do for you? And then she was just like, yeah, I manifested my house. But I was like, wait, maybe we should probably leave. You know, because if these people put any more rocks out, we gonna start levitating, bro.
I would have asked for one. They got you a house?
Ask for one.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
It was a brown one, if I ain't mistaken.
You could.
I don't know what they call.
It could have been Tiger's Eye, depending.
Ooh-wee. Don't tell me you got one of those purple rocks.
Amethyst? I got a couple.
Oh.
Got to keep amethyst. Those are good for Pisces too, since we just passed Pisces season.
Pisces. Oh, she is so chocolate. Oh my gosh. Wait, we got the wrong person on the show. She wanted chocolate rocks. But anyway. Okay, but
what's your favorite one?
Ooh, probably Black Obsidian.
Black Obsidian.
What does that do?
It pretty much absorbs any kind of negativity, bad energy around you, clarifies everything else, gives protection, and it's like a reflective surface. So the types of like shapes and stuff that they sell it in is just very aesthetically pleasing. I like that shit.
Do you carry the rock with you, or do you you wear it with jewelry?
Both.
Both.
What do you use to get yours from?
I can't not disclose that, but if you want some, hit me up.
I got you.
Okay. Ooh-wee.
Can't give up my vendor, but you know.
Oh, you sell them yourself?
Yeah, I sell you one.
Okay. So
Man, you sell me one?
I sell anybody one. Shit.
well, I swear, if you bring one of those chocolate rocks, ooh,
Why you keep calling?
boy, if I see one of those chocolate rocks around me, boy, it's over.
It's like you saying chocolate rocks.
Hey, hey.
Chakra
What they say,
crystals.
chakras and chakra rocks and crystals and crystal what? Ooh. Okay. For real, let's talk about some real topics, man. Some real topics. So, what is it like being a black woman in America? Like, tell me what that's like. Because many people, they don't understand black women. They don't understand just being a woman in general. Just tell us, what is it like being Mickey? What is it like being you? What's daily life for you? Please.
Well, for the most part, it's a whole lot of bullshit.
A whole lot?
Yeah, just because, society, like we all know black people in general have it hard. And I feel like we all acknowledge black men's, struggle and place in America and things like that. But I feel like what gets pushed to the side a lot of times is the shit that black women have to go through.
Okay.
Knowing that they the ones who... let's say back in the day when the white folks came and they started rounding up all the black folks, the women and the children were the ones that had to watch their husbands and fathers and whatever get beat, murdered, raped, whatever the case is. And we just have to hold that strength, but still be vulnerable at the same time. And then niggas these days ain't shit. So it's
Ooh, they not? That's what they say. Ooh,
we know this.
We.
I don't know.
I don't know what thing. I don't know what thing.
Y'all know.
But hey,
I'm Stevie Wonder when it comes to this.
I be like this. What that one dude say if you see your homeboy cheating? Nah, bro. If you cheat on your girl, you can't be around me. For sure. Like, and that's real.
You cheat on me? No, like that.
Clarify
bro.
that.
So,
You go ahead and clarify that for me.
Bro, I'm talking about like if you cheat on your girl, bro, your friendship with your homeboy, bro, you would cheat on it, bro. If you snake her, you gonna snake her. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody that lay down to you like and say they love you, and that's crazy. You would come home to somebody and say you love them and all this other stuff, and then turn your back on them. If you could do that, ain't no telling what you're gonna do to your friends, bro.
I love you, but I slept with your friend last night.
Yes,
oh my gosh!
I like how you spent that though. That was real nice.
Come on,
for sure.
Yeah, made that make sense real quick.
Okay.
I'm like Picasso when it comes to this.
I'm
Hey,
Because I was confused at first.
What they call it?
I saw that. Y'all thought, boy, y'all
I thought you was
exclusive. Nah, bro.
Ooh-wee.
Nah.
Hey,
He said, so what you mean by that?
this is no judgment zone. What they say? Is there something you want to tell me? Ooh. Anyway, just being a black woman, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Everything that y'all go through, everything that y'all go through that we take for granted. Let's talk about that. What are some things that black women and women in general go through that you feel like men undermine, or there's just no more awareness on it? How do you feel? Like, talk to us.
Are we talking in like relationships or everyday life?
Let's talk about everyday life first, but we're definitely going to hit on relationships as well.
Well, we don't get paid the same.
Okay.
So already that's affecting our way of living, our lifestyle, what we can do, how much we can enjoy, all that shit. And at the same time, they're telling us this is what you're worth. And it's not. Even if you work just as hard as this man or a better worker than this man, you're still not worth as much as he is.
Okay.
So that's, some psychological shit. And then, let's see. The world is crazy these days. And being in Atlanta, just one thing that I've been hearing a lot when everybody found out that I was coming up here, it was just like, don't get kidnapped. I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh, we
like that Amber Alert really do be hitting every week up here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ooh, we scary.
So we got to be careful out here. Got to be careful.
Okay. So when it comes to just being Mickey, tell me about the life of Mickey. What is some struggles that you go through that you would wish, not wish on anybody else?
That is hard to say because I minimalize a lot of the shit that I go through. Mm-hmm. So even if it is something that somebody else would see as big, I'll kind of just bring it down to oh, it could be worse. Like somebody going through this, that, like what the fuck I got to complain about,
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess just everyday stuff, complaining about work. Tired of working for folks.
Yeah,
ready
for
to
sure.
Be rich.
Ready to be. I wish I could go to bed and just wake up rich, bro. Wouldn't that be nice?
Right.
Just wake up and just do whatever you want.
Make money overnight.
Okay.
What do you currently do? I know you said earlier you went to college. And switched your major.
Well, yeah, I don't do anything college related at this point.
Okay.
Well, I use psychology every day, but I don't get paid for it. But so right now, I got a part-time job. I am selling crystals. I sell hair. I do music. I'm a singer. I'm a rapper.
Oh, and this is the place to be. Well, ain't we in the same place?
So, bro, why you didn't rap when we at the
at the beginning we said we want you to rap, and he was just like, okay.
Josiah came through with the bars. I'm like, okay.
What bars? The only bars we got here is right here. They be like. Ooh.
Go.
Ooh. I didn't think y'all was gonna hit up on it, so I'm like, okay, boom, boom, boom. But we definitely gotta have you back on the show if you're gonna spit something. Or if he's gonna have to stay after in the studio. Or sang.
Yeah.
You be Aretha Franklin? You be going crazy?
Nah, nothing like that.
Word.
More chill. That's a singer. I sing,
You sang. Now, when you sing, don't sing. There's a difference now.
It is.
Did they call for an all-call, like an on-call when you, an encore? I can't talk today. An encore when you talk, or can they just not wait for you to just...
No, definitely not that.
Okay.
But it's not like a Jennifer Hudson type of churchy.
Ooh,
I'm gonna make you feel it in your soul, bring tears to your eyes. I'm not a singer like that. That's a lot of effort. But I could sing. I could carry a tune. I could harmonize. I could make a little melody. Yeah.
She be like, la da 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 da. She be in the ad-libs. La da 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 da. But hey, for sure. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So let's talk about relationships. Are you single?
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes to that, what is it like? You know, what do you feel like we should touch on as far as relationship wise? How when it comes to relationships, and especially women in a relationship, what are some things you'd expect out of your man?
Honesty, loyalty, reliability.
Okay.
That's very important. Let's see, and ambition. Like you got to be motivated. You gotta have you gotta have something pushing you other than me.
Okay, so are you willing to risk the love for the truth?
Yeah, just because I don't like the truth, or just because it's an ugly truth, don't mean that the love don't go nowhere. The respect would definitely go if you lie.
Yeah, for sure, sure. Because a lot of people, they'll live a lie to cover up the truth, just to keep the love. Mm-hmm. But you have to risk the love to tell the truth, even though it'd be like, I might lose this person, but I love you so much that I'm willing to tell you the truth, just because you're you, and I claim I love you, I claim I value you. But yeah, just gotta risk the love for the truth.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like with secrets and shit, eventually it start weighing on you. Like no matter how good of a liar you are, no matter how much you ain't shit and ain't never been shit, eventually it's gonna be like, damn, like you still don't know that I'm, you know. Yeah. Eventually they gonna start trying to come clean and all that extra stuff. I just rather get the truth right off the rip than you try to lie to me. Then I find out, and now it's like, dang, you just lied to my face.
Because when they find one lie. Oh, what else is he lying about? This right here, everything once. Like I said, as a man, all you got is your word and your name. When you give your word out, it's just like, okay, you better stand on that. Your word is law. Your word is bond. It's supposed to be like that. But if you give your woman nothing to stand on, and she definitely can't stand on your word, well, why is we together? She gonna get up out of there and go with Bubba and them.
Do you think money plays a key in a relationship? Like, just say if your man make more than you, or vice versa.
Okay, yeah. And would you think less of your man if he made less than you?
Okay, I'm gonna answer the first half first. For women, I don't think it matters as much. As far as who's making more money, as long as we're both bringing something in, then I feel like most women would be satisfied. Well, I would anyways.
Yeah.
But
emphasis on that.
Yeah. But what was the second part of your question?
Okay. So I definitely forgot the question I just asked.
Yeah, I could tell.
But anyway. Short-term memory loss. Nah, I'm just kidding. But as you answered that question, I said, do you care if your man, would you think less of your man if he made less than you?
No.
Okay. So let's talk about, men's feelings. So from your perspective, can your man vent to you?
Yeah. I feel like it's healthy.
How far?
How far? Because there's levels to it. When a man vent to his woman, first of all, if a man vent to you, that shows what type of man he is in general. Off the rip. Of course, no girl wants some overly emotional dude that's always crying every time you see him, that's always just crying. Okay, yeah, sometimes you just got to be a man. You got to stand up. But at the same time, can your man come to you and at his most vulnerable moment, and it's just like, oh, he's just breaking down and he just wants to vent to you? Can your man come to you?
Of course.
Okay, what if it's about you? What if he's just like, man, I just don't like the way we've been going. I don't like the way you've been treating me. Like, would you apologize? Oh,
now that's a different question. It depends.
It depends. Okay.
Because something similar has happened. That's what I'm thinking on right now. And I didn't apologize for it, but I wasn't sorry. But I don't know.
But did it hurt him though? Let's talk about it now. Let's get at the podcast. Let's get active now.
Be transparent.
Okay, let's go back to the hypothetical.
All right, hypothetical.
Hypothetically, if he came to me and said I was the issue in the relationship and he was either looking to work on it or see what I had to say, then yeah. If I understood where he was coming from, then I would apologize. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm the person that's like, I did something wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what I did wrong? Like, you really got to break it down to me and tell me, like, you said this and I ain't like it because of that. But it has to be like 100% communication for me to understand.
Is it possible for you to be wrong? You know, will you admit if you're wrong?
I will, but it has to be clear.
Like very
if
clear.
I'm not.
Okay, so even if you don't feel sorry, but the fact that it offended him, would you still apologize?
Mm-mm.
Just not at all? Word? Why?
I would try to make up for it. How I feel like me and apologies really don't have the best relationship, you know? I don't really value apologies. I feel like they're mainly to make the other person feel better about whatever happened.
Definitely.
So it's like, what's apology gonna do for me? Like, how you gonna fix what you did?
But the actions can change.
That's what I do, but I'm not gonna if I'm not intensely sorry for what I did, I'm not just gonna say sorry just because you want to hear sorry.
Right.
If I'm actually sorry, I'll show you that I'm sorry.
Right. And people that say they're sorry, you know, they're gonna show it.
Exactly. And people lie and say they're sorry all the time and turn around and do the same shit that they just apologize for.
That's crazy because they really do that. Wait, how do you feel about that, bro?
What?
Like, okay, so as a man, bro, well, you're a man, so you're always wrong. Is that? Let's talk about that. So is it true, bro? Like, is the man always wrong, or can the woman also be the problem?
No, it just depends on the person, bro. I feel like it's her side, your side, and the truth.
Yeah, for sure.
It's everybody. They gonna have different perspectives of whatever they got going on.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with her. Like, I'm not about to apologize.
Right.
That's just not the type of person I am. If I said it and you got offended, I'm not apologizing.
Oh, of course, yeah. If it's the truth and then you just receive it, and if I tell you the truth, and like you just, oh no, that can't be me. That can't. It just shows your character. It shows who you are. It's hard for people to take accountability, and that's what they call that's that big thing that's called accountability. Ooh wee. So why is it so hard for people to be accountable? I'll tell you why. Nobody wants to be wrong. Like,
everybody wants to be a victim.
Everybody wants to be right. Everybody wants to be the victim. Everybody wants to be able to say, he did me wrong, she did me wrong, and that's how we broke up.
Yeah.
For me, I don't care for that. I'm just like, I'm okay with being wrong. I'm okay with, and I'm even okay with not even be able to tell my side of the story. Mm-hmm. It's like, if you're going to speak bad on my name and speak, because nobody's ever going to say all the good you did. Mm-hmm. They're just going to be like, oh, he was so trashy, he was this, he was that. They're not going to say what you did for him. Because at the end of the day, because it brings value to you. Exactly. And then that's when the accountability comes in. Be like, it's okay to say you fumbled the bag. It's okay to say, hey, my fault, like, I fumbled the bag. Or you'd be like, dang, that was really my fault. Yeah, like, that was truly my fault. And really mean it. And it's okay to swallow your pride and own up to it and tell that person, like, hey, yo, that was my bad. Yeah. I know, like, I did this, I did that, and I know that made you feel like this. And I feel like that's a very healthy relationship. But nobody wants to be wrong. Nobody wants to take accountability. So talk to me about it, bro. So in your experiences, why is it so hard for women to take accountability? Why is that?
I was about to say, I can't answer that.
Yeah, why is that? Because women, it's hard for a lot. It might not be you, but it is very hard in women's field to take accountability. Why is that? From a woman's perspective.
Let me see. I don't think that is that we can't take accountability. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's that a lot of times y'all also don't take accountability for maybe
toxic.
But listen. Women can definitely overreact. Like, we'll OD, our feelings get hurt, we go crazy. Like, hell has no fury like a woman scorn, period. But we don't just go crazy for no reason. Meaning, somebody has to push that button in order to send us into motherfucking cold red. So if they're not taking accountability for what sent us into this downward spiral, you feel me, then why would I take accountability for the result?
Okay. I feel like that's a toxic mindset to have. You know, like dead serious. Like me just being totally transparent. That's kind of toxic to have. Because, okay, if you just because they don't do it doesn't mean you should do it, because you might introduce to them something new. They don't take accountability. You be like, hey, I'm accountable for this, but of course don't say but just be like, I'm accountable for this. This is what I did, and I'm sorry for that. But you also blah 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 blah, and just it's the communication. And nobody wants to communicate because it's too much truth to come out. And that's the problem within relationships sometimes today.
Yeah. What do you think the biggest issue of relationships today?
That's a good question, bro. It's too many options, bro. That's why marriages and relationships don't last, right? So, back in the day, right? Let's say 1950s, 1960s, they were married for 70-something years or whatnot because, you know, the man had a role and the woman had a role, right? But you only had a role with people that were in your city. They didn't have online didn't exist, bro. There wasn't no Facebook, Instagram, I was look at, Bill K, Tinder, any of that. Like none of that existed, bro. So back then, you had to get what you could get, bro. You was borderline growing up with your future wife, for sure. And that's why relationships don't last. It's too many options. It's way too many options. It's just like people have to get in their mind, somebody's always gonna look better than your man. Somebody's always going to look better than your girl. But at the same time, just everything that glitter isn't gold. Just because you cute don't make you real. And just because you cute don't make you solid either. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's just like, yeah, you're a pretty face. But that's it. Some people are just trophies, bro. They're just trophies to have around. You like look good. She look good in your arm, but is she good for your health?
Bring no value to the table.
Right. But here's what I say about that also. So a lot, men and women, both, I say they have these high standards. Yeah. But they value be like here. Yeah. They need to lower their standards and up their value for sure. Because it's like some people's standards so high, bro, God can't even get a date with them, bro. For sure. Bro, some people standing so high, be like, I'm like, first of all, who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are for sure? But it's just like, you have to humble yourself. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's okay to say your value is not where it needs to be. But you can always up that. But don't make it seem like you're over the next person just because you're at a certain place. Like I said when one of my last podcasts, you know, you treat the CEO the same respect you treat the janitor with. Yeah. You know, and then it's just like, I'm gonna tell you a story. There was this guy on the street, right? And the guy was like begging for change. And then somebody walked past and they was like, get a job, you bum. They called him a bum. They don't even know nobody, right? Mm-hmm. So he's just like, the guy, real humble guy, he looks up, he said, I'm not a bum. I'm a human being. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you don't know their circumstances. You don't know what they had. You don't know what they had, bro. Some people get 18 and they get kicked out of foster care and whatnot, and now they on their own. Mm-hmm. They know nothing about life. Mm-hmm. And now they're really on the street. They really have nothing. Yeah. So it's hard, bro. It's a hard life. So what I'm saying is, long story short, you got to value the people around you, value the relationships, if it's like communication thing, work it out. Everything is worth working it out. If two people want to make it work, make it work. Yeah. Takes two to tango, boy. Even if you got to change partners.
Two healthy people.
People.
We ain't condoning toxicity.
Oh, absolutely not. Because a lot of people, they'll bring their ex. their ex, like their toxic relationship traits, and they bring them to you. Yeah. It's like
to fix.
And then some people are like that. Some people, they'll I say it like this, they're battery drainers. Mm-hmm. They come to you with all their stuff. Now you got a full battery. But this person on 20%, and what you gonna do? The rule is the person with the less charge is gonna get the charger. Yeah. Right? That's the rule. But at the same time, it's just like, then your battery starts to die. Yeah. Right? So it's like, don't let people drain your battery. And just because you have a good heart, don't let nobody drain your battery, bro. Mm-hmm. It's like, you have a good heart, but you're willing to give this person 80% of your 20. Yeah. Like now you at 0 and they at 100. And you know what they do? Get up and go. Because now they don't need you no more. Mm-hmm. So what I say is, when y'all both charge up to about 50%, and when somebody starts to go dead, you give them a little charger, but at the same time, get the charger back. Yeah. Get the charger back, my boy. Definitely get your charger back. Don't let nobody drain your battery. And it's just like, and you know, we got iPhones and whatnot, so that battery drain quick. But you be seeing people with Galaxies, bro, they battery life be forever. Like they like, yeah, I ain't charged my phone since 2 days ago. I'm like, all right, bro. But FaceTime me real quick.
They got a new feature. I think Androids can FaceTime.
No, it can't. I be like, bro, I be seeing like this. They be all pixely. What up, bro? Nah, don't ever call me on Google Duo again. Don't ever call me on Google Duo again, bro.
Movie.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's clear sometimes.
All right, bro. Whatever floats your boat. Is there something you trying to say to me? Shout out to iPhone. If you want to do a partnership, we can get that going. But anyways, so, bro, when it comes to relationships and accountability, do you feel like it's hard for people to take accountability?
Most definitely, bro. Because a lot of people, they go off of what they see the most, which is social media, bro.
Oh, yeah. That media burn them.
They still, a lot of, I ain't gonna say all females, but some females, they'll see a relationship and, your girlfriend be like, look at this couple. And she really saying, like, this how I want you to treat me type thing.
Right.
And it's like, relationship goes, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not Ken or De'Ara, bro. I
De'Ara.
don't have the money or anything like that. You feel me? I'm going to be me whether I'm here or not.
Right.
So you just got to accept it.
Why can't it be like such and such? Well, Lil Durk and them got their money already.
Yeah.
They living good. NBA Youngboy and them got their money already. The Baby and them got their money already. I can't keep up with these celebrities, bro. I really can't. Because it's like they have their money already. When you focus on somebody who already has their money, now look at you. Because people want, like I said, they always want to compare themselves to somebody else.
Yeah.
So when it comes to comparing yourself, just don't, bro. Because your chapter 1 is like their chapter 26.
Exactly.
So it's just like, don't rush your process just to look good in the eye of the public. Exactly. And people, they'll rush their process. And don't let nobody ever rush your process. And that goes with anything.
Exactly, bro.
So when it comes to that, bro, it's just you gotta stay true to you, stay true to yourself, and be who you are and not who the world wants you to be.
Yeah, bro. So, man, I'm going to ask you this, bro.
What's up, big dog?
Hey, I ain't trying to put your, personal business out there, but if
Tell
you
me
want to
about
speak about it, speak freely of it. But, like, how would you get over, what advice would you give younger guys of how to get over a breakup?
Ooh, well, that's tough. That's tough. Like, when, especially, bro, that breakup that you thought it was going to be the one, bro.
Yeah.
It hurts your soul. It really do. It dig into your soul, boy. Because it's like, when you get your heart broke, you know that TikTok, ooh, ooh, like that. But it really hurt your soul, bro. Because it like, but at the same time, that's my fault for giving somebody so much of me that they got control of my emotions.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, don't let somebody touch your emotions, Yeah. It's just like, only you have that power. But when you're getting over a breakup, it's okay to be alone. Spend some time alone, pray, talk to God. That's what I did, bro. Me and God, now we like this now. Boy, I was like, hey, God, you see what's going on here? You see what I got going on, bro? I was just like, and then you start to question a lot. You be like, yo, like, was this person really for me?
Yeah.
Was this person even around to be with me? Were they around to do this for me? Or were they around just because what they can get?
Exactly.
And it's just like, and some people will keep you around for convenience just because they see where you're going.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so now you blow up. I've been here the whole time. Now they think you owe them something. But the advice, bro, it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be alone. Be by yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to just be by yourself and be you. It's okay because somebody else didn't accept you. There's billions of people in the world. There's somebody else. I promise. Exactly. Just because this person didn't accept you. But the problem is people say there's billions of people in the world, but I wanted that person.
Yeah.
And when you want somebody like that, bro, that's when you realize somebody that love hard, bro. And when you love hard like that, you have to stay single for a while, bro. Exactly. You have to stay single for a while because if you put your heart on the line like that for somebody and they not doing the same for you, I say it all the time. If you don't got me or love me like I got you, do not tell me you got me. Like, do not tell me you got me. I got your back no matter what. I got, like, when we were deployed together in Saudi Arabia, you knew I had your back.
Yeah.
There was no questions asked. I'm like, hey, bro, I got your back no matter what. I told you that, and I made you a promise. And you knew I had your back. But if you feel like that person doesn't have your back, or it's like you're giving them, like, 100%, and they're giving around 50% or 65%, and it's just not enough, but they're giving all the other percent to somebody else, gotta leave them alone, bro. Because now you're not a priority. You're their option.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you're an option to somebody else's priority. And when people don't make you a priority, and you feel like an option, you got to get up out of there, bro. Because you set yourself up for heartbreak, for sure.
Sound like a philosopher.
And that's real, bro. I'm just speaking. I just experienced it, bro. It's real, bro. When you feel like you're prioritizing somebody and they just prioritize you as somebody they just met or as an option, or, you know, because people make time for what they want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got 1,000 things going on. I got this. I got JoJo motivation. I got wit clothing. I got all this other stuff going on.
Exactly.
But I make time for you. Just because I love you so much, I don't make time for you.
Yeah.
But and they got what they got going on, but they just can't make the same amount of time. Yeah. Expect for you just asking for minimal time. Exactly. And then they make you feel like you complaining. It's just like like it's like you ask for somebody a little bit of time. It's like, hey, just call me an hour out your day. Just give me an hour. That's all I want is just an hour. Yeah. And they give hours to their friends or hours to something else. And it's like, I can't even get 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, bro. Yeah, it hurt. So you got to get up out of there because you're setting yourself up, bro. You're really setting yourself up for sure.
Exactly. What about you? What advice do you have for young women, you know, that went through a breakup or that's going through a breakup?
I would say, just like you said, be alone. That's definitely okay. Most of all, recommended. You need some alone time to get your thoughts together. What you want, especially if you've been in a relationship for a long amount of time, then what you want isn't really your goals anymore. They were kind of like the relationship's goals. Yeah. So you kind of got to re-find yourself and figure out what you want, what actually makes you happy. So take your time to do that. Sure. Meditate for sure. Do not listen to sad ass, crying ass music. Listen to shit.
Boy, you be listening the wrong way. I've been broke so many times.
I don't know what to believe.
We'll try to tell you. Well, you be like,
for real, crying your eyes out. Just like, don't do it. Just avoid it.
Avoid
Listen to shit that's gonna make you feel better. Watch shit that's gonna make you laugh. Be around people that you know you enjoy, and take your time getting back, you know, into it. I don't recommend rebounds because that just create a whole lot more issues than
rebounding. They playing NBA now. So many rebounds. Then it's Rodman. All right, go ahead.
Ain't nobody got time for no rebounds. So
for sure,
take your time and you feel me. Do what you need to do until you're ready to get back out there and deal with these crazy ass niggas.
Ooh wee. Heard it here first. Ooh wee. But anyway, like, yeah, just avoid people that drain your battery.
Can I ask y'all a question?
For sure, what's up?
Since I got men's point of view.
What's up?
Why do men cheat?
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. It's okay, so wait, you go first.
I don't cheat. I don't know what she's talking about. I can only speak for myself. I don't cheat.
For sure.
But why do men cheat? I don't know. That's probably what they grew up on.
I answer that. Yeah, he not giving you the stuff. I'll give you what it really is. I'll tell you exactly why men cheat. I ain't never cheat on nobody. Like, that's first of all. Let's just say I don't cheat. Like I'm loyal to the bone, boy. Because you know, like I always say, loyalty over royalty. Like I don't rock with people for convenience. I rock with people because you know who's loyal to me. If you loyal to me, I'm loyal to you. Yeah. So I don't cheat, but men cheat because they don't see the value, honestly. So basically, women tend to override themselves. They tend to hold themselves to a higher standard, a higher value, and that's okay. But your value don't match up, you know? Because think about it. There's people that been in relationships for 10 years. Man ain't never proposed. Mm-hmm. But then they break up and they get into a relationship with somebody else. After 6 months, they getting married and happily married. Mm-hmm. Why is that? Because the value is different, right? So when you be like, when you feel like you're supporting somebody else, right, and they're not putting in nothing, they're not bringing nothing to the table. Yeah. When somebody has nothing to bring to the table, they're gonna eat off your table every time. Not saying women have nothing to bring to the table, but at the same time, it's just like bring something to the table. If we gonna eat, we eat together. You know, when it comes to relationships, people are at their best when they're single, right? But why do I say that? Because when you get into a relationship, you're starting to build. So when you got no relationship or nothing, because when you're single, you got nobody to please. Yeah. So when you got nobody to please and you by yourself, you're always at your happiest. But when you meet somebody who's building and you're building, so they're building their kingdom and you're building your kingdom, and you bring it together, that's an empire. But if you bring a kingdom and somebody brings nothing, what are we getting? Now we living in my house. We living in my kingdom. And it's like, and when the kingdom doesn't have a ruler and they just have somebody just by themselves and they're just taking over your kingdom, bro, it causes chaos. Because they bring nothing, so you hold all the value. So it's easy to hold the value over somebody's head. They be like, you bring nothing to the table. Especially when it comes to women and men, they be like, especially women on men, they be like, well, you was such a bum, bro. like you was a straight up bum before you met me. And then they be like, but I brought you up and boom, 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 you gonna do this to me? Yeah, that's how it get, bro. But you have to build. When it comes to relationship, you build.
Yeah.
And that's being real, bro. Just build up, bring your kingdom to their kingdom, and together y'all have an empire. And it can't help but prosper.
Do you think you should sacrifice your goals for the goals of the relationship?
Absolutely not. I tell any woman that I encounter that wants to talk to me or that I have show interest in, I'll give you whatever you want. That's a lie. First of all, I won't. But if I love you, of course you can have everything you want. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, just don't screw me over. You feel me? When I give you everything you want, don't take enough from my table. Don't take a lot from my table. Take what you need, but not from greed. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But why y'all gotta cheat though? Why you can't just break up? Like,
Because
it's not like that's the only solution.
okay, let me tell you straight up. Why do men cheat? Because they're boys, they're not men. Boys cheat, men don't. When you meet a man, right? So a boy, he'll play the game. A boy know how to play the game real good.
Smooth.
Right? He's smooth with it. He saying all the talk. He talking the talk, walking the walk. He tell you everything you want to hear. He a people pleaser. Right? But a man gonna tell you like it is. He gonna tell you the truth, even if it hurt. He gonna sacrifice the trust and the love for the truth. And when it comes to being a woman, like, that's the difference between dating girls and dating women. Girls, they gonna be on a little play. They gonna let you talk your slang and get away. A woman gonna correct you. They gonna tell you straight up what's real. They gonna tell you they gonna tell you what it is. And they don't care if they lose you in the process. They don't care, but they told you because they love you so much. Yeah. And people are not ready for that. They're not ready for people. It's possible for you, your man, to be a boy and you to be a woman. He's just not ready for you yet.
And I feel like that's real important, especially for women. Did I cut you off?
No, you good, for sure.
Especially for women, like, don't forget that you hold power in a relationship too, especially with social media relationships like you was talking about and expectations. Yeah. That shit got us so fucked up because we don't know what type of shit they got going on in their relationship. Like,
they want to be Dirk in India with the Rolls Royce.
they wanted to be Lil Baby and Jada.
Until chaos broke out. Now we can't be like them.
Right. And even that example, everybody was talking about, Lil Baby and Jada, they saw this, they saw that, but Shorty got cheated on like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
1,000.
She still went bad.
And then she texted one nigga back and he lost his fucking mind. So women, you feel me? Don't just allow niggas to do this shit. If you steady taking him back, no effort, no nothing that has to go into it, and he just keep making these mistakes, cut his ass off. Like, that's the only way he gonna learn.
Know your value and leave. If you don't see yourself being valued in a relationship, leave.
Then leave.
If your value don't match up with their value, and it's just like the person with you, it's okay for them to not be invaluable enough. Yeah. Some people are rubies and they think they diamonds. Some people, boy, I can't. Some men are not the men they think they are, and some women are not the women they think they are. It's okay for you not to be who you think you are, because you're growing and maturing, and that's okay. You're always going to have to learn. I'm 22, but somebody that's 53 can learn from me. And I can learn from them a whole lot. Because first, they've been where I've been. I just never been where they've been. But some places I've been that they haven't been. I know things you don't. Exactly. You show a 53-year-old a MacBook, he going crazy. What? Who? They don't know what software is. Like, well, let me show you. As simple as that. You just got to share the wealth for sure.
You can learn from the most ignorant person in the room. That's how I see it.
Yeah. Definitely can. So this has been a good segment. So, like, where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Big Kahuna. That's big with 2 G's because I'm that big. And YouTube is It's Your Girl Mickey. And that's pretty much everywhere I'm at.
What do you do on YouTube?
I make videos like this, topics. Occasionally, I'll do like a story time or something like that, but I don't like to put myself out there too much. Yeah. So, got to keep those story times, tucked away.
Okay.
But mostly topics, yeah.
Okay, for sure. And where can we find you, bro?
You first.
Oh yeah, you're right. The best last. That's what they say. Anyway, but it's your boy King Josiah. You can find me at King Josiah Motivation on Facebook and Instagram, all types of platforms. KingJosiah Motivation. So yeah, that's where you can find me. And
you
shoot,
can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Wick Clothing, WICK Clothing _ and my personal Nando Wick on Instagram. For
sure. And shoot, this is the best merch in the game, bro. Shoot, this is sponsored by Wick Clothing. Exactly. So you gotta get me some. I gotta get her some after the show. And shoot.
Appreciate you for coming out.
Appreciate you coming on the show for sure.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Hey, we gonna have you on the show again. Especially when we get popping. You're like, I wanna be on the show. I'm like I'm like Rick Kahuna, whoo! Nah, I'm just stop playing. We definitely gonna have you on the show. Thanks for coming, and we'll see y'all next time on King Josiah. What am I saying? Let's get active. Woo!